insulin resistance. Many people are confused about what insulin resistance really is. So that's what I'm going to go over today. So you may not be diabetic, or maybe nobody's even told you that you're pre-diabetic, but somebody has said to you, a provider of some sort, has said to you, you're in a insulin resistant phase. Your fasting blood sugar is not normal. Your insulin level is not normal. And so what does that mean, and how did you get here? So when you have insulin resistance, it means that your body does not respond to insulin the way it should. You are resistant to what insulin is supposed to do in your body. I'm going to go down the analogy of an antibiotic because many people understand that. You have heard, this has been big over the last 10 years, that overuse of antibiotics create your body becomes more resistant. It adapts. It's not as effective as it used to be. So if you're continually taking a Z-Pack every 3 months through the entire, flu season, over time, that Z-Pack is not going to work as well. Well, insulin is the same way. Insulin is a hormone in our body that our pancreas releases in response to sugar. So you eat something that has sugar in it, whether it be a banana or a soda or some ice cream, all have different forms of sugar in them. Now, carbohydrates are carbohydrates. That's sugar. However, where that sugar is coming from and what's paired with it, fiber, is important. So you have that sugar and that carb come in, and your stomach digests it, and it absorbs a lot of the macro and micronutrients in the protein, the fiber. You don't absorb the fiber, the protein, the fat, the healthier fats and unhealthy fats that may be in there, the sugar and the carbs, all the vitamins and minerals that are in there. You absorb them, and they go into your bloodstream, and your body should use them in the way it needs. And if it doesn't need them, you pee them out, you excrete them. However, if there's a lot of sugar coming in and you absorb a lot of that sugar, the sugar's got to go somewhere. So it's either going to be used for energy, if you're not using it as energy, and it's too much sugar for you to use as energy, you're going to store it away. Well, in the meantime, how does it get stored away? Well, your body's got to secrete insulin. Insulin attaches to the the sugar, and puts them somewhere. So it's got to use it in some way. The more sugar you have in your system, the more insulin you're creating. So when you have a sugar high, so you eat something, your sugar goes up, your blood sugar, that's when you do fasting blood sugars, or diabetics, they test their blood sugar's going up. The normal response is your pancreas creates a matching amount of insulin to bring that sugar back down. However, your insulin level does not come back down as quickly as blood sugar does. So your blood sugar goes up and then it comes back down. Your insulin level goes up with the blood sugar to bring it back down. So it's coming back down, but then your insulin starts to come back down, but then you're getting your next kick and you have another sugar high, and 2 hours later you're looking for something sweet and it goes back up again, and then your insulin goes back up again. So over the course of the day, your blood sugars go up and down, up and down, up and down, and your insulin's staying high like this. Okay, so that insulin is pumping through your system all the time. You can imagine, just like antibiotics in your system all the time, there becomes this adaptation. You just don't recognize as effectiveness as much. Your pancreas tires out, which can become diabetes, or the idea that it's starting to tire out and not work as effectively is pre-diabetes, because you're not secreting as much insulin as you should, and then your blood sugar is staying a little higher, and so your fasting blood sugar, after all night long of not eating, and your blood sugar should be way down, it's not, because there's not enough insulin in your bloodstream to bring it down. That's showing, there's a problem. That system's not working. It's wearing out. Okay, so what are we going to do about that? We got to make some changes. But when you're insulin resistant, you're not, the process may not be not working anymore, although you're going down that path because you are pumping a lot of insulin out. But all that insulin in your body is signaling to the rest of your body. Remember that hormones are messengers. They're just telling everybody what's going on in your body. Your thyroid hormones and your sex hormones, your estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, men and women have all of those. Your melatonin hormone, your vitamin D hormone, your thyroid hormones, your insulin hormone. They're all telling each other what's happening in your body. So when the insulin hormone's high in your body, it's messaging to everybody, hey, we got plenty of energy. She's stopping at the gas station multiple times a day. Do not use what's in the tank. We got it coming in. We got energy coming in. So insulin is a fat storage hormone. It's telling everybody, we don't need to use this. We need to use what's coming in. Let's use that first. And anything extra we don't use, we're going to store it right away. And that's where the fat accumulation comes in. Now, where people are going with these, specifically GLP-1, these semi-glutenide medications, is that it's forcing your insulin level to stay low. So when you have your insulin level low, well, now the message is to everyone, we're good. We don't have enough energy coming in. We can use a little bit of what's within the tank. And that's where people say, well, there's a lot of advertisements and the idea of you can lose some weight with the medications inadvertently. It just happens because you're forcing a process. Okay, well that can be a good thing in addition to other good things. So that's where we come in. We're the nutrition side of things. You have to change the way you eat and how your eating lifestyle is for that medication to do its job properly, and for the one day when you're not on the medication anymore, because we don't want you to be on that forever, that you're able to sustain the weight loss that you've had or even lose more weight and have a good balanced eating to your life. So what we're doing here is we're bringing in the nutrition side of things. Now we have many clients come on and they said, I don't want to give myself a shot. I don't want to do that. That sounds awful to me, even once a week. What can I do different? I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm like, okay, we can help you with that. And so that's where our team gives you an eating protocol, helps you with recipes, what kind of proteins you're going to be bringing, vegetable, fruits, healthier fat options. We customize it to you so you have an entire eating program that is sustainable for you and the foundation of your eating. It's like a crash course semester on how to eat. With that being said, our fruits, vegetables, proteins, all the foods that we pick to have you do are all about glycemic index. Now, a lot of people don't know what glycemic index is, but our diabetics out there know. It's about how much sugar load is going on in these things. Even a banana, which has a lot of wonderful things on it, has a very high sugar load and can raise your blood sugar a little bit. We don't want that. We want the blood sugar to stay steady through your food so that your insulin has a chance to come down. Once it comes down, you're golden. That's the metabolic healing that happens. So we get you to that point and then we keep you going there and the weight just starts coming off. Your body is in a healing mode. It's starting to use the fat in your body, that extra energy properly. You are in a fat burning mode, not a sugar burning mode, and that's how we keep this going without the medication. So if you're interested in doing something different without medication, just nutritional, that we really can help with that and get you into that state where you're eating well, balanced, satisfied, a lot of wonderful recipes, good support group, that type of thing. That's where we come in. Now, with that being said, how we're going to go from that healing mode, you have your insulin low, staying steady, your blood sugar staying steady. Now that insulin hormone is telling everybody, we're not stopping at the gas station anymore. We're in a calorie deficit, of course, that's necessary, but we need energy and we're going to pull it from your stores of fat. And that is really important because we are not about weight loss, we are about fat loss. And that's really important so that you still maintain your muscle mass, so that your metabolism stays steady, stable, and you have an overall good, healthy metabolic system. If you have any more questions about insulin resistant, resistance and how our program can help you, we do completely free consultations. So we have you fill out a health questionnaire. Our specialists go over the program with you and what we can offer for you, how we can help you over the course of months while you're losing weight, but also getting your body chemistry, your hormones, and your metabolic system in check so that you have a lifetime of balance and healing. Let us know if we can help you at all. Like I said, completely free consultation with one of our girls, and we'll be able to help you in any way that we can. Thanks. Bye.